stand upside down. Since you're here,
Today I want to cook for you pork fillet. Pork fillet filled with prunes and apricots and wrapped in streaky bacon with sage. You need for that, of course, pork fillet, streaky bacon, prunes, apricots, an onion, fresh sage, very important, don't take the dry one, then brown mushrooms for the fillet or for the where we actually coat the pork fillet with, and white mushrooms for the sauce. Because when you take the brown mushrooms for the sauce, you actually darken the sauce, and I actually want to have like very creamy whitish sauce, so like a little bit brown, but when you take the big mushrooms, as big as the brown mushrooms are, as more they actually tint the sauce. So when you have like small brown mushrooms, the sauce is quite light. When you take like the bigger ones, it actually darkens everything. They're nearly black afterwards because the inside is much more, and so the sauce actually get dark, but I actually don't want. Therefore I take the white ones. Cream also, wine always, and we make that with the basmati rice. There it fits quite nice. And we start with preparation to first seal the pork fillet, and then we carry on. So always make sure that the pan is very, very hot when you add the oil. So we want to seal the meat, but we actually don't want to cook it to that stage. So only put a little bit oil on, and because it's a gas stove, the oil is hot like crazy. So with when you have electricity at home, an electric stove or so, please wait a little bit because the heat is definitely not as strong as with a gas stove. Also try to trim the front and the back part of the fillet so that you have an even thickness. So the tips, only cut them away, and you can actually fry them separate or make whatever with that. But otherwise you have one side is really dry because it's too thin, and the other one is fine. See, it's really a very, very high heat. You can add a little bit pepper and salt, so that's fine. So, and that's it. And a little bit of color for each side. So everything is sealed, and we take it out and let it rest. So the meat is now sealed, and now we start with the fillet. We only take like the prunes and the apricots and only chop them so in very small pieces, that's it. I already took the pits out of the prunes. Please don't put them into the machine. So, put that all in. Now we add, only to complement the sage outside, only a little bit sage, plus mushrooms, I only quartered them. And I forgot again, the funniest thing, every single time the same, otherwise it doesn't work. Oh, now it works. There you go. And now you grind it to a paste. There you go. And that is already our filling. So this is our filling. You see that the mushrooms are actually quite small, and the apricots and the prunes, they have like a half a centimeter size. So you also want to have like a little bit of a bite in the filling. So don't make it too fine, the filling. So we put that by side, and now we take the pork fillet and we cut into the pork fillet like that. There we are. Be careful, don't cut it all through, otherwise you have problems afterwards to actually secure them. And take the filling and put it into the pork fillet like that. So that is actually all. And now we wrap the whole thing with the streaky bacon. So the only thing what we have to do is to wrap the fillet with the bacon. Should be quite easy. There we are. It also secures the filling. And the last one. So now we have a nice roll. There we are. Now we wrap it in cling wrap and put it for 20 minutes into the fridge. So you only take the cling wrap, put it on top, and roll the whole fillet in the cling wrap like that. And now you make like a nice package. That actually makes it really even. And when you put it now 20 minutes in the fridge, it sets quite nice. So when you seal the bacon in the pan, you still have that shape. And now we have another one, and we see us back in 20 minutes. So the 20 minutes are now over. In the meantime, I sliced the mushrooms, the white ones, and the onions in very small pieces for the sauce. And I took the cling wrap off from the fillet. The only thing what we have to do now is take the biggest leaf what you actually have from the sage, like these ones, and you place them on top. There we are. So now we seal the fillet, or actually the bacon, and make it really crispy from all sides. So the same pan where we actually sealed the fillet at the very beginning is now on the stove again. So don't wash it, because you definitely want to have every single bit of flavor what is in the pan. I also forgot to, in the very beginning of the video, to tell you, you need a little bit of whiskey. I always take Jameson, so you can take whatever whiskey you want. So now we seal the fillet, add a little bit more oil for the heat, and already have on the side butter, because you always need the oil for the heat, to actually seal the meat and so on, but the butter for flavor. Take lots of butter. It looks like really a lot, but the most of the butter actually stays in the pan. So, but you need the flavor later on for the bacon. So, pan is now hot, and now we start seal the bacon. And like I said, make it really on a very high heat, because it's very important that you have like crispy and color going on there. So it's very important. So you see the bacon got already a little bit of color, and now you put a good piece of butter in it. And you put the heat a little bit down, otherwise the butter burns immediately, what you actually don't want.